Hey ladies, this is Krista, and I just wanted to share with you something that the Lord's been ushering me through the past couple of weeks. I don't know that it'll help you immediately, but maybe it'll help you later on down the line as you're discipling with people or you're dealing with a friend. It might be helpful, so I just thought I would share. So over the past couple of weeks, I've had a couple of encounters with friends of mine where they've told me that they can't pray for a situation, that they can't seem to get to the point where they can begin to unburden this issue to the Lord and surrender the issue to Him. So one situation in particular, my friend sent me a text message and she asked me to pray for her. And I did. And she, after she went into depth and detail about what she wanted me to pray for, I did pray for her. And I also, added it to my list of things that I pray for each day. But I also sent her a copy of my prayer. I sent it through a text so that way she can refer to it. And I did that not because I don't want to pray for her or because I don't enjoy praying or that I don't want them to come to me, but I just wanted her to be able to see what I prayed and for her to be able to read it and to speak it as well. And so she continued to talk to me as we were going through this conversation, and she was just talking to me about the fear and the anxiety that she has about an upcoming doctor's appointment, and she was afraid that they might find a tumor, and she was going into detail about the fear that she has surrounding that and about the anxiety that she's carrying with that. And so I told her, I said, in moments like this is where we need Jesus, and we just need to call upon the name of Jesus. And she's like, Krista, I can't even begin. I said, okay. I said, even in your darkest hour, and when your mind is racing a million miles a minute with the what ifs and the what happens and the how to do, I said, just speak His name. I said, just call on the name of Jesus. Just say Jesus. And just saying Jesus when you're in the midst and the muck of your problem, it has a calming factor and it will slow your mind down. It will slow the issue down because it automatically, just speaking His name, takes your focus off of your problem and it puts it on the problem solver. And I told her, I said, remember Jeremiah 29:12. Remember what that says. And I said, then you will call upon me and come and pray to me and I will hear you. I said, you need to just remember that. I said, so as you're saying Jesus, just know that you're ushering in, you're going into those gates to be able to talk to Him. You're going in to that place where you can just unburden your soul. I said, and then, be thankful. I said, do you need to be thankful that you might have a tumor? I said, not necessarily. I said, but what you need to be thankful for is that you have survived your very worst day. I said, remember, He's never left you. He's never abandoned you. He's never forsaken you. Remember that. And as you remember that, then you can enter into His gates with thanksgiving and praise. You can enter into that place and say, I'm so thankful that I have your word and that I have your promises to stand upon. Psalms 104 tells us to enter His gates with thanksgiving and into His courts with praise and be thankful unto Him and bless His name. It doesn't say to do that only when you're in a season of abundance. It doesn't say to do that when life is wonderful and, perfect. You need to be able to do that when you're in the valley, when you're in the midnight, when you're in the darkness. You need to be able to be thankful because you've survived every dark hour up until that point. What evidence do you have that He's not going to pull you through this one? So just be thankful that you have His promise. And then, we were just talking about that. And then I said, then you can just talk with God. You've created an environment where Jesus is there. You've called on His name. You've humbled yourself before Him by recognizing that you can't handle this, that it's too big for you. And you've shown that you're thankful. You've explained, you've told Him, I'm thankful for all that you've done. I'm thankful that you brought me out of every situation. And now you can just talk to Him. And you don't have to have an hour-long eloquent prayer or a powerful, thundering, warfare prayer. You can just talk to Him. so many of my prayers are just me talking to Jesus about, what am I going to do? How am I going to get my way through this? And I just talk to him as if I'm talking to a friend over coffee. I talk to Jesus because in that moment, he's my friend. In that moment, he's being my friend. He's listening, and he's hearing my worries, and he's hearing my problems, and he's allowing me to relinquish the control of my problem to him. So, my friend and I texted for over an hour that day, and I told her, I said, I will always pray for you. I said, I will always stand in the gap for you. I said, if you ever need me, no matter the hour, you get a hold of me. I said, but in the situation where you're not able to get a hold of me, maybe this will help you. And so I just wanted to share with you ladies what I had happen with me over the past couple of weeks, so that maybe you can be a help to someone through their darkest hour so that they can find Jesus as well. So thank you and have a great day.